going on, guys? Garganus 5 here. And I was just curious, you know, I mean, I know we all have our own thing and we all do our own thing, you know, I mean, if I'm not riding or whatever, I'm usually playing my guitar or you know, my drums or my bass or whatever, or my keyboard. But as far as when you're riding, do you ever have like a certain place you just like to go ride? You know, that's usually close to the house. I mean, there's a lot of places I like to ride, but it's kind of far away from me, you know. I mean, I can't always find time to, you know, go slay the dragon, or I've actually never slayed the dragon. I need to eventually make it out to the tail of the dragon. But anyways, this kind of a view of my Lake Tillery, well, my Lake Tillery, Lake Tillery, where I grew up a lot at, and it's a nice place, laid back. I've spent many of summers out here fishing, and many of summers out here doing other things like that. And there used to be a house right there, but it is gone now. Oh, it looks like they're putting one up there. But I spent a lot of time out here, you know, just kind of riding around, and when I just want to go ride for a minute and kind of get away, this is usually where I do it. If I just, you know, I just go ride around the edge of the lake. Pardon me. Yeah, especially when it's getting close to time for me to go pick the little man up from school or whatever, and you know, it's just barely warming up good enough to actually ride for a few minutes here before I gotta go get him. And so I just figured, you know, shoot out here past the lake. I believe I've rode through here once or twice with some of my other videos, but this is a beautiful place. It's kind of relaxing. It's a nice little fun place to just putt around. The speed limit is like 20-25 all the way through here, so you just kick it into a low gear and ride around and enjoy the scenery, so to speak. Well, with the exception of all the houses here, most of them are pretty neat looking houses. Some of them look kind of rough. Oh god, this is nasty. Yeah, trying not to sling anything up on you guys because I don't exactly have one of those. I do have a waterproof case, but there's a reason I don't use it, and that's because where the microphone jack plugs into it, it's a little bit different than all the other ones I've seen. And the microphone jack actually plugs in to right where the little piece flips down to hold the case shut. And that is actually, I've seen like some of the other guys' setups that use these Sony action cams. I just happened to get the one off that got that certain kind of case, which I'm not sure if that's just specifically that case, or if it's sorry, I turned my head that way so you can get water on your face. But I don't know if it's just that specific kind of case, or if it's my specific location of my mic plug-in on my action cam. But it won't close. I mean, I'm gonna see if I can get another case. I need to get out to like Best Buy or something and maybe take a look at another one, take my old one up there and compare them or something one day. Anywho, now I'm just out here checking out, you know, this is where I enjoy getting out and kind of riding around, you know. I mean, this is where a little bike like this really does kind of shine, so to speak, with the exception of learning and stuff, is, you know, you got these little back road right here around the corner of the lake. You just kind of just putt around real slow, and it makes it real enjoyable because as small as the engine is, it's not chug-a-lugging as long as you keep it in a higher gear. And yeah, you get, you know, decent gas mileage putting around like this, but you know, you're not vibrating your nuts slap through your anus riding through here like this either. But this is just a little place I like to get out and ride around when it's not far from my house. I can go out here and spend a few minutes just kind of enjoying the breeze and taking a look at things. And I've always liked water, even though I'm not a big boat fan. Actually, I'm been around them my whole life and I'm scared to death of boats. I don't know. Might be because I've had that horrible dream of drowning once or twice. Anyways, I was just gonna run my mouth for a minute. Hope everybody's doing good. Y'all guys have a good one.